Come on in. Oh boy, did I have a day and a half today. Come on, I'm waiting for everyone to come in. I know I haven't gone live in quite a while. I just wanted to see and connect with everyone, let you all know how my day has been. Hope everyone's doing great today. I'm in the middle of a rainstorm. So yeah, it is pouring down here. It's been like this all day long. Come on, come on, come on. I'll give it a few more minutes. See what happens. I know normally it's nice and, sunny when I go out, but I had some errands that I had to run today, and I said, let me go out, in between the raindrops to see if I could get things accomplished, which I did. And so I had a couple errands to run. Hey, Grayson, how are you? Thanks for stopping through. Yeah, it's raining really really bad right now, so I'm kind of stuck in the car. I got bags to take in from being out all day. I did some shopping. I went to CVS because I had to pick up a couple prescriptions of mine. So I went in there and I picked up a few items, that were on sale. And I got pretty good bargains on that. I come out to the car and like I said, it was in between cloud bursts. So, the ground was really wet. Where I parked, I don't know. I slipped and fell in a puddle of water. Hey, thank you, Grayson. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I am really trying to get my subscriber count up and get my stuff pushed out. If you get a chance, take a look at some of the playlists that I have set up. Anyway, so I came back. So, this lady was kind enough, are you okay? Are you all right? And I got a few scrapes and bruises, but I guess I'll make it through. Hi, Shauna. I guess I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Shauna Torres, how are you? Thanks for coming through. And so I took my bags, you know, I like I said, I fell in a nice puddle of water, so I'm wet from like all up and down my back. I hate to say it. So then I had to go to the gas station to put some, to fill up my tank. I get there and I get out the car to go pay for the gas and to fill up my tank. And that's when I realized, oh, I kind of like banged up my leg here. You know, It's not broken, but I'm quite sure I am bruised. I got some scratches. Like I said, scratched up my arm, scratched up my leg. Because I have on sandals, my foot is scratched up. But yeah, so now I had one more stop to make. I went and got something, I went to stop to get some chicken salad for dinner tonight. 'Cause I figure, I'll treat myself, get some chicken salad to have for dinner. Stopped there, picked up the chicken salad, and before I could park my car, cloud burst. So I'm sit here now. I figure I go live while I sit and talk to everybody and see what everybody's been up to. Thanks for coming through. And if you like my wonderful day to day happenings and what's going on, you know, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions are free. And I really could use the subscriber count going up. I must say, I'm happy to say I'm over 350 now, but I really need to, get to that higher count, and it's really going up nicely. Hi, what is your name? Just the Q3B? Or is that what that? I guess the Q3B is just a little hand on the end. How are you? Yeah, so I don't know how the weather is in where you're at, but I'm here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we are really getting hammered today with the rain and everything. And I saw a couple areas where it was a little flooding, not that bad, because I live, it's a lot of trees and stuff. So I hope they don't start falling or whatever. Because the last storm we had, it was pretty rough where it uprooted a lot of trees and stuff. And I do live in a heavily, with a lot of trees in the area that I live in. So we have to wait and see what happens. So what's everyone been up to? How have you been spending your summer? My summer right now has been kind of on the quiet side for the last month. I haven't really done anything spectacular. Um, just trying to get together with my family. I'll be getting together with them in a couple weeks, and we're going to have a nice little get together. Sending off a lot of our college students are getting ready to go back to college, so we're going to have a nice get together to send them off. So everyone else, are you in? You have children in school or any college students on my live? It's just so much going on in the world these days. I know there's a lot of students. From what I understand, a lot of people are having problems getting funding to go back to school. It's not a lot of availability for loans or grants, from what I understand. Um, Unfortunately, you have to be really creative to get your tuition paid for these days. And a lot of students are having problems finding housing. I mean, I don't know what that's all about. I mean, the schools know you have to accommodate a certain percentage of your student population with housing. I don't understand why they don't have enough housing for all the students that's coming in. So I just want to see how many students are in here, or did you all graduate already, from college? So I'll put a little poll up, and you can type in, let me know if you're a student or not, or if you already graduated and it's something you don't have to worry about. But I guess this new administration um, really took away a lot of resources for the different students out here, which is unfortunate because a lot of people do need that funding, especially if you're, you know, not going to commute, and if you're living out of state, you need a place to stay. You need that advantage point. But I just stopped through just to see how everyone's doing, making sure that everyone has been enjoying their summer. Um, I'm gonna, I don't know, like I said, I was sitting out here and I said, why not go live while I'm sitting out here in the car? 'Cause if I go out here, I'm gonna be drenched for real. Trying to wait for it to slow down. That's how bad it is. Sitting in the parking lot waiting for the raindrops to slow up. I've been watching some really interesting documentaries. I will say that. I hate to say it. Yeah, I'm that girl that likes documentaries, and oh, some crazy stuff that's been going on with dating. Please be careful. On these dating apps, there are some people who are just out here targeting, um, males and females, targeting them to see if they are, if they're susceptible of being able to, you know, try to get your money out of your bank account. And what I've noticed from a lot of the stories that I've watched, they they start out with, I have this, I have that. They try to make it seem that they're doing so well professionally, and money is no object. That's how they reel these people in. Once they reel you in, they try to, you know honeymoon you, is what they call it, I believe. And they'll say, whatever you want, can, give it to you. They try to wine and dine you, take you on these different dates, you know, to make it seem like you are the one. And after they do all of that, then they might ask, from the stories that I've seen, can I borrow $100? My funds didn't come through from my account, and I just need $100 just to make it through till my funds hit my account. And of course, whoever they're dating at the time, most of the time they go along with it and give them the $100. Well, man, by the end of this documentary, these people were milked for like thousands. Like, one girl, she got had she was the guy got 24,000 out of her. There was another case where a girl got $43,000 out of somebody. And then this one guy, he was had for $100,000. Not only did the girl get funds from him, but she also um, milked him and said she was sickly and that she had MS, which touched his heart because his dad suffered and had passed away from MS. And it's just crazy the methods that these people use to get your money out of your pockets. Yeah, it was interesting stories. Yeah, it looked like it might be slowing up a little bit with this rain. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can make it in. It's slowing up a little bit. So just be careful when you're out here dating. Um, I know, you know, keep your information to yourself. One guy, this girl left her computer like open, I guess, and he was able to transfer money out of her account. Literally just robbing her blind. Hey, Gaming with Gray. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for coming through too. If you get a chance, could everyone hit the like button when you come through? I really, really, really appreciate it. Because that's how I get pushed out into the algorithm. I know I haven't been around for a while. And like I said, I was stopped by the raindrops and it looked like it slowed up. And I'm going to make a dash for my house. So, you all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll get back to you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.